Okay, hi, my name is Courtney and we're gonna go through a home workout. But before we get into the home workout, I just want everyone to take a sip of water. Let's relax, let's not turn on the news today. So just for this first home workout, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna start off with standing hip abductions. I'm gonna go through all the movements together. Then we're gonna go into a standing glute kickback. After that, we're gonna be doing a banded squat, stationary lunge, glute bridge with hip abduction, and then a single leg glute bridge. All of these movements I'm going to be using a resistance band for. So if you have a loop band just like this, you can use this. But also if you have one of those resistance bands, maybe they don't loop together, but you can tie them. We're gonna be placing these around the knee. So right above the knee, you're gonna put on that resistance band. You don't have to use it, but if you wanna make the workout a little bit tougher, you can. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go through all of those six movements. We're gonna do them all back to back for 15 reps. If they're single leg movements, we'll do 15 reps on each leg. And then what we're gonna do is after all those 6 exercises are completed, we're gonna take a break and then we're gonna go back in and we're gonna repeat this again for 3 more times. So it's still gonna burn, it's still gonna be a good workout. And I'm gonna be placing that workout in the description below, and then I'm also going to be posting it on Instagram so that you can follow along, or you can continue. If you really like the workout, you can do it again. So I'm going to be playing some upbeat music in the background here, so I don't really know what the playlist sounds like, so excuse me if the music is not your style, but you can definitely put your own music in the background there and just kind of listen to me talk and go through all these exercises. Okay, so I know I was talking before, but you really couldn't see what the workout looked like. So I just wanted to zoom in a little bit. Right here, if you need to, take a screenshot or go to my Instagram at Courtney O Fitness, and I'll be posting this exact Google document on my page. So just take a screenshot here. I'll give you a few seconds. And again, if you really like the workout, let's keep doing it, all right? I want you to try to go for 3 sets at least, but if you really want to push there, let's go for the 4th set. So just want to hop in and say that. All right, so we're gonna take the band, we're gonna place it above the knee. So first movement is gonna be a standing hip abduction. For this movement, if you don't have the best balance, don't worry, just make sure you hold on to something. So I'm gonna be holding on to the wall here. But what you wanna do is you wanna place your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, making sure that that supporting leg is directly underneath the hip. You're gonna stand up nice and tall, push your hips back a little bit so you get a little bit more glute there. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna slightly bend the knees, just keep them a little relaxed. I don't want you in a squat, but just keep them relaxed. And you're gonna take your leg and bring it up, all right, right out to the side of the body here. So right here, we're gonna go in with 15 of these, all right? You might even get a little bit of a oblique crunch when you do these, so keep your core really tight, make sure you're engaging all of your muscles here. There we go. We're gonna keep it going here. Good. Keep it up. Right here, we're going in with 6 more. So bring it up 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if that was a little too advanced for you, what you can do is instead of keeping your leg up in the air the whole time, you can just do taps out to the side just like this. So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna do it on the other side here. So still holding onto the wall, we're going in 15 reps here. Here we go. Perfect. Good, make sure you even hold at the top too. You're gonna get a bigger burn that way. We'll do 2 more, 2 and 1. Good, there we go, perfect. All right, so the next movement, you can actually stay close to your wall because if you don't have good balance, you're gonna wanna hold on to something. So this is called a standing glute kickback. It's a really tiny movement, so you're barely gonna move in the movement. It's gonna look like it does nothing, but I promise it does a lot. We're gonna be working the upper glute here. So what I want you to do is you're still holding onto that wall. You're gonna take your leg and bring it behind you. So think of yourself as like you're in a square and you're going to that back corner there. What you're gonna do is you're still gonna keep really good posture. There's a book on your head, and you're gonna take your toe and lift it off the ground, squeezing that upper glute. You're gonna tap it back down and right back up again, and we're gonna keep going with that. Again, even if you don't have that band here, it's still gonna burn. So let's keep it up. We got 9 more to go now. Good, and make sure you do a really good pause at that top there. Really squeeze. 2 more here, 2 and 1. Good, we're gonna do that other side, same exact thing. Make sure you still keep those relaxed bend in the knees too. You don't wanna have a super straight leg on this one. Here we go. And make sure you don't bring that leg up so high where you're starting to arch that low back too much, right? We're just focusing on the glute, not the low back. Good, we're doing 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a banded squat. So for this one, there are definitely plenty of different ways to do a squat. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this the way that I've seen my clients prefer the most. So what you're gonna do is I want you to bring your legs out a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And instead of going into that conventional stance squat where the heels and toes, everything's pointed forward, I want you to point the toes out slightly. And this is gonna work even better now that we have the band on, because you're gonna get a little bit more glute when you point those toes out. So you're gonna bring your shoulders back, you're gonna keep your chest up, and as you go down, you're gonna push out your knees if you have that band. And from there, we're gonna push off through the heels, and we're gonna come right back up. So we're gonna go on with 15 of these. There we go. Good, make sure you're keeping your chest up, right? There we go. Still have to push the hips back. Make sure you don't put all that pressure on your toes, else you're gonna bother your knee. There we go, we're gonna keep it going. We're going in with 6 more here. 6, perfect. 5, 4, good, 3 more. 3, 2, last one, and 1. Good. Next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a lunge. The band might ride up a little bit, but that's okay, don't worry about it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a wide leg split here. We wanna make sure the shins are vertical on that front leg, and we wanna make sure we're still pressing off through our heels. So again, shoulders back, chest is up. We're gonna start to bend the knees from here, right? You wanna go straight down, right? Like someone's pulling you on a rope. We're gonna bring this right back up, and we're gonna keep going here. Good, so again, we do have 15 on each leg, so it's gonna be a little bit challenging here. Just make sure you keep your core tight, right? We wanna look straight ahead. Good. There we go. All right, we're pushing through. We got 8 more, okay? There we go. All right, 5 more here, and 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1, good. We're gonna try our best not to make contact with that back knee on the floor. There's no need for us to hit our knee on the floor, right? Let's keep all of our joints safe here. So same thing, we're gonna do this on the other leg. You're gonna go in with those 15 reps here. If you wanna get a little bit more glute and hamstring, what I want you to do is I want you to push your hips back and then lean a little forward. It's gonna really stretch out that glute and hamstring muscle here. So we're gonna keep this going. And if you would prefer to get more quads, keep your body more upright. There we go, still push off through your heel. Good, try to keep that band in the same spot. I know it's tough. We'll do 2 more. 2 and 1, good, there we go. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be going down to the floor and be doing those movements here. Okay, welcome, we've made it to the floor. We have 2 movements to do down here. So first one's gonna be a glute bridge with a hip abduction. Again, we're gonna go in with 15 reps here. So what I want you to do is you're gonna lay all the way back. Make sure that you leave your head on the floor. If you have a ponytail, maybe take the ponytail out so you can completely rest your head. What we're gonna do is you're gonna leave your hands on the floor, bring your legs out a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and to get a little bit more glute, just point the toes out slightly. You're gonna get a lot of glute here in a second. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your hips up, right? Keep your core super tight, don't lift with that lower back. At the top, you're gonna bring your knees out just a little bit, bring the knees back to regular, and then you're gonna tap the floor with your glutes again, and then bring it right back up. So we're gonna go in with 15 of these here. So you're gonna bring it up, bring the knees out, Bring the knees back in and then back down from there. So let's keep this going, all right? There we go. Good, and take your time with it. Make sure you can really feel those glutes, really squeeze at the top. There we go. Good, let's push right here. We're gonna go 8 more. Good, I'm at 6. There we go, and 5. Good, 4 more. I know I feel the burn, so you definitely do. There we go, we'll do 2 more. 2, there we go, 1 more. And 1, good, there we go. All right, so now what we're gonna do is a very similar movement. We're gonna go in with a single leg glute bridge. You can still keep your band on from here. You're gonna move your leg a little closer to your glute because you're gonna be on one leg here, so you wanna feel more balanced. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift that other leg up. You can leave it straight up in the air. I'm gonna leave mine bent because when I come up, I'm gonna bring that knee a little bit closer to my chest so I really stretch out the glutes with the band. But if you don't have the band, just leave your leg straight up in the air. I'll show you both versions. So we're gonna keep this going here. Again, we're gonna go in with those 15 reps. There we go, good. And if you wanna make a little challenge for yourself, instead of letting your hips rest on the floor, leave a little space there. Good, we're gonna push right here, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 2, and 1, and now let's switch it over. Let's see what it looks like with that straighter leg. So leg's gonna be up straight, and we're gonna push straight up. So think of your foot going right to the ceiling. And again, for this movement, you still wanna push up with your heel. Remember, that's the strongest part of your foot, and that's what's gonna activate that posterior chain here, which is just a fancy word for those hamstrings and the glutes. So we're gonna keep this going here. There we go. And I'm gonna keep pushing. We got 5 more, okay guys? 5, 4, 3, keep that core tight. 2, last one, and 1, perfect. Alrighty, so I just want you guys to do those 6 movements again, all back to back. We'll do them for 3 times, and if you really want to challenge yourself, go for a 4th set there. But I'm gonna continue to be posting some home workouts throughout this time where there is no gym. So just stay strong. Everything will be okay. You can still work on your goals. Just make sure you're doing a workout at home or going for a walk outside. I'll see you tomorrow.